almost to its alignment there. Look at that. That reminds me of the turnstiles for the trains. I used to love Twains. I used to love Twains. I don't know what this car is doing on the side though. Try not to show the license plate, but oh, there we go. Look at that car. All right, looks like the bridge is almost lined up now at this point. Ooh, we got traffic now. Let me put this away. Waiting for it to lock in. Waiting for the gates to come up. Waiting for the red light to turn to green. Waiting for the traffic ahead of me to cross the bridge. That's one way to keep cars off your driveway. Just swivel the bridge and then no one will be able to drive across unless they have those amphibious vehicles. It's almost like Fisher Island. They could have a bridge going across. They just need to swivel it. Swivel it at night. Okay. Okay. The bridge has locked. The gate is up. The red light has turned to a green. We can only do a few cars at once because it's very narrow. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is like Bad Boys 2 scenery around here. This is like, yeah, that's cool. That is cool. All right, we're in the Riverside Park. Riverside Park. I like the colorful shutters on this White House here. Well, it's just a one-way street right here. Very narrow. Very narrow. Alright, right there. Hopefully that wasn't a delay. So now I need to figure out how to get myself out of this situation. I appear to be on some sort of blocked road. This looks like the hood, but we're like on an island or a peninsula right here. And it looks like this road is closed. Okay. Alright. Alright. There was a solo cup in the road that I wasn't trying to crunch over. I think I missed it with my skillful driving. Skillful driving over here. The green is popping, but one of these palm tree fronds is like directly covering a stop sign. So for a second there, I was under the false impression that there was no stop sign behind the tree, and then I quickly found out. So apparently that road is two-way, but when I came up, it looked like it was one, because there's like just enough room for one car, literally. So they have like a blue tarp on the roof there. Have the windows down because it seems to be okay out here. Okay, so looks like I have to turn around. This is a cluster in here for sure. This right here is a cluster. I don't know why they're waiting. We all have stop signs except for that person. Obviously, they just blew through this stop sign. Blew through it. All these are dead ends. All right, so we're gonna have to do a turnaround here unless I can go to this light. Go to this light here and find a different way out. This looks like a very, very old house. Probably just because of the unmowed lawn. Unmowed lawn over here. Wow, we got this looks like a Church of Latter-day Saints or a temple. Yeah, it's a church. Why are the Church of Latter-day Saints, they almost always look the same. They have like the gate around them. They have like the brick action going on, you know? Yeah, got some speed humps dead end. This looks like a pretty cool park over here. Got some boats on the other side. Huh. I like the earthy colors, the earth tones for... How's it going? Can I help you? How's it going? We got some road rage in action over here. Got some road rage in action. I'll see you at the next light, though. I'll see you at the next light. Yes. Alright, so where am I going now? Let's see. Miami? Let's go to Miami. Let's go to Miami. I really don't want to take the 95 though. I really don't. Oh, let's see. Yes, indeed. That's that Florida driving right there. Let's immediately accelerate and then brake. Where's the homie that was beeping at me, though? Where you at? Oh, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. Through the freeway. We're not doing that. No, no. No, no. We're not doing that today. There's this Jeep over here. I know what I was trying to do. Let me turn around. Oh, what are we doing, man? It's like the weirdest place over here. Hopefully this doesn't take me to the freeway, but you never know. You never know over here. Waiting for the Buick, waiting for the Nissan, and the biker's gonna be crossing here in a little bit. Interesting roads for sure, but at least it's two-way here. Alright, so yesterday you saw that we went to the Miami action over there. I wanted to check the vibes. And Fort Lauderdale, or Lauderdale by the sea, depending on where you're from. My right window takes a long time to go up. So it's an interesting road. So the freeway is right there ahead of us. And we have this road going north. So I'm not sure where it's going to take us, but I'm trying to get across there. So hopefully there is a way to get over here. All right, I kind of want to find that truck that was beeping at me earlier. It looks like this red one right here, but it's not. Just let him say his piece, you know. Let him say what he has to say. This doesn't look like a road. What in the world? See, a lot of these roads around here are like mazes. Got the hood over here. The hood. I talked to some Germans about my pop bang bang hip hop music, and they're like, we love this music right here, the pop bang bang gangsta music. And I was like, yes, it's like we're being in the hood right here. What is going on? Oh man. Well, I picked the wrong day to be on time, that's for sure. This guy is, I wonder if I can go around through the parking lot. Oh, this guy seems like he's dropping off something. There goes the driver. 2 minutes later. Wow. If this was some sort of ambush, this would be the perfect time, because there's like no way to go. Nowhere to go right now. Alright, let's see this guy do his reversing here. Will he make it? The rear hatches are open. The warehouse door is open. Nope. Going for it. All right. That was try 2, I believe. Okay, he's going for the approach again. He's actually looking pretty solid right now. But he has to angle it so he can get in there pretty straight so he doesn't take out the green door or whatever that thing is over there. All right. Second approach, he doesn't like it. Or does he like it? Is he going for it? Oh, he's going for it. So I say that's 2 tries right there. 2 tries? Yeah. I'll give it to him. He's doing pretty well right now. Not hitting the curb at all. He has pretty good leeway. I think what he's going to do is once he gets back, he's going to pull forward so he can go straight in. Because that's quite the angle he has there. It's like a good 45. I don't think he's going to make it on this one, but he could. It's possible. It is possible. Oh, will he make it? Does he have it? That looks pretty promising, but he's going to straighten out probably. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right, he's out of the cab, so I think I'm gonna go for it. He's gonna need the room where I'm at probably anyways. All right. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. How am I gonna get all the way to the east when none of these roads go over the freeway? We have a railroad track going through here. What? That's what I get for going the industrial way. Could have gotten on the 95 south and just gotten off on the next exit, but I couldn't do the traffic. I rather go these back roads. Philosophy number 1: go the back roads rather than be stuck in traffic. Okay. I like the paint job of these like wavy, watery buildings over here. Got the two-tone blue action. Okay. Please tell me I can get out of here. Please tell me. Rough lighting. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising right here. We do have the 18-wheeler taking up most of the road here. All right. Got some residencies over here. Man, these people are just camping. Perpetual vacation, as they say. All right, if I can cross under here, this will be pretty nice. Something tells me this will not take me across. Okay, all right. Instead of going south and going back on the express, we're gonna try West Broward. See if we can get out of here this way. I don't think I've ever been here. We have the tri-rail right there. Got the station. If that's a pedestrian bridge that goes across the road, good on them. Oh, it goes across the tracks. All right. These people were nice if they weren't beeping at me. Okay. 95 access road. No. Park and ride. No. This person has their hazards on for some reason. Okay. Wow, like pretty much under all these bridges, you have these tents that are just camped out here. This is like a little racetrack over here. What are we? Alright, so either this is a penitentiary or a school. Okay, looks like we're at a penitentiary right here. Where's the West Broward? Oh. It's West Broward right there. Okay, we'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. Who needs a GPS anyways? I used to own a van similar to that. The Chevy Express 3500. 3500. Okay, that looks promising. Okay. Okay. Oh man, what a detour, huh? What a detour. So this is right only. Who knew Broward was so hard to get, like, where you're trying to go? This looks like a library, but I like the water feature here. I like it's a water feature. How's it going, sir? What's happening? I picked something up from this place one time. It has like a one-way entrance into the parking lot and one way out. Across the way is where I used to charge the Tesla and the Polestar when I had that. You could charge the Tesla at the Wawa, and I guess if you had the Mustang, and if you had the adapter, which I didn't realize they had for the 5-point Type 2 connector to the Tesla. If I had that, I would have been good to go all along. But some of you guys know when I was driving the Polestar, it was why is it so hard to find, first of all, the correct plug, but that a charging station that works, you know. Okay, my friend is over here crossing. Looks like all these cars are making left, so we're good. Oh man, that took way too long getting out of that community right there. And on top of that, you had the guy that was just beeping at me for no reason. It's like, go around, man. Go around. We have 2 turning lanes right here. 2 turning lanes. And both of them are green. Alright, so I'm looking at the Fort Lauderdale downtown in the background. How's it going? Put W's in comment if you're about these W's out here. I love the Miami colors on the side of this bus right here. Please don't look up these license plates and dox these people. You know, please don't put their information on the internet for terrible treatment. So yesterday, some of you guys know that we were in Miami, catching the vibes down there. We're in Fort Lauderdale, about 30 miles to the north of Miami, about to catch the vibes up here. I was here about a week ago when I was still driving passengers, and I had about 4 young ladies that were under the age of 21 that I was taking to various things that they were doing. And I was telling them that they were in the wrong place, but maybe, perhaps, these young ladies were in the right place over here. So we're just going to go ahead. If I don't get taken for another task, we're going to try to see these vibes in Fort Lauderdale. I was checking out some videos yesterday on the YouTubes of people in Fort Lauderdale, and it just seemed like a more normal, wonderful vibe. You know, Miami can get rambunctious. Got a lot of the hotland of people coming up, a lot of the rowdy folk, a lot of the ratchetness down there. So we're going to try this for today. It's still early in the March season, that it's not going to be too crazy, but you can start to see the young people starting to fill in here, you know, by the 3s. You think they'd be by the 4s, but I've been seeing groups of 3s today, so maybe that's the number for today. So here we are on Broward, West Broward, going eastbound. I think I was on the street a little bit ago. I used to do the Uber Eats in this area, so this is sort of familiar, but I don't typically go this deep into it unless I have my drone with me, unless I got that thing on me. So we're 20 minutes into this. It's about 12:30 right now, Eastern time on the street. Okay, traffic is pretty decent out here today. It's not like Miami though. That was snail pace right there, literally crawling. Okay, so this Broward goes for a while here, so we're gonna be on this road for a while going down here, but I just wanted to show you guys some of these vibes. I just had a small, I was told by Joelle Wallace that I should compliment people, but recently when I've been talking to people, it's been mad awkward because they don't know how to take me, or they're confused by what I'm saying. We can get some compliments today and make people feel at home with that. Got the Walgreens, old Walgreens logo right there. I wish I could just snap my finger and we'd be like right at the beach, but it's not like that. We're catching almost every red light today. Look at this. Sneaky, sneaky. That's that Florida driving I'm talking about. At least it wasn't a lady making a right turn from the left turning lane. I had a lady that did a U-turn right in front of me. It's like, ooh, you know, almost hit the lady, but she didn't seem to be upset. I was heated a little bit. I was like, oh, I almost damaged myself out here. All right, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for joining me out here. I want to see if I can get some quick parking next to the beach and kind of check the vibes out, you know? Kind of see what's going on here compared to Miami. Miami down there, it seemed like it was quite dead. All right, I had something that came in, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with the live, but let's see if I can come back to this in a second here. Let's see. All right. So this is going in and out here. It probably paused the live here, but I have some things to do, so I'll be in and out like this. So perhaps if you come back to me in about 45 minutes, we should be close to the beach. I'm hoping. We'll see. All right, so that's what the vibe is. You can probably get off and come back in 45 minutes, and hopefully we'll be close to beachside in Fort Lauderdale. See ya. I do like the live situation on almost at Facebook. All right, so on YouTube, just the power of it. It's not super powerful, but it does what you need it to do. We're about to hop off here again so I can catch my street over here. Let's see. Well, it looks like we are officially in the hood again. Turn this thing around so you can catch these vibes right here. Looks like we are officially in the hood. Got the graffiti over here. What's insane is like you have the crust of luxury on the outside next to the beach, right? You go over a little bit, it starts getting to like middle class. And then you'll get to an area like this, you know? We got the junkyard in action like that. All right, so are these guys gonna come out to me? We're gonna come out to them. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to get out in the car here. I think I'm law enforcement. License and registration, please. All right, let's totally confuse these guys. Ooh. Almost got taken out here. I got an Uber pickup here. Yeah. Uber Connect, so it's like taking something like a.
Oh, you come for the key?
Yeah, the Uber pickup.
My dad should be handing you the house key.
It's a house key.
Yeah.
For your son.
Huh?
For your son.
Oh. Who better pick up key? Huh? What's that fucking thing, man?
Oh. Inaria. Thank you.
I never seen a street like this.
All right. Just went to a Caribbean Recycling Inc. We buy aluminum cans, copper, brass radiators. Okay. All right, we have all kinds of pickups today. All cans. Well, it looks like we're going further and further into it. So just as I was saying, you have the crust of luxury on the east side, and then you have a little bit of like the middle class, and then you have whatever this is over here. You know, a lot of scrap yards, A lot of One Love, some medical facilities, mobile car washes, things of that sort. So it looks like we're about to make a left turn over here. We have the Progressive Food Mart. Okay. Okay. This Challenger over here looks like it just recently got in an accident, like a fresh accident. Got the police action over here. So I just showed the license plate of this moped. Please do not dox this guy. Don't go on the internet and look for any information on this young man. Please don't be doing that. Alright, Sunrise. Alright, yes, we are back for a second here, but about to make this turn. I just want to jump on here and say that I hope we can make it to the beach within an hour here. Within an hour. I know I said 45 minutes last time, but the traffic out here is kicking. It is sweetly kicking, you know? We're about to make this turn over here. About to make this turn. Okay. See, these scooters, they can do whatever they want. They rule the land around here, you know? I just live in it, you know? They rule the land. I'm just a passenger on the ride here with these scooter drivers. They just do what they want. I'm pretty sure we have a green... Okay, we have a red arrow. This guy is rapping while he's on the bike. I can see his hand like doing this kind of thing. Let's check all these vibes over here. Homie's just chilling. Oh, and I'm chilling too. All right. We got a Circle K. That's familiar. I remember the Circle K. I used to get the horchata when I was in Arizona. It's like the rice milk. Let me check my directions. So we're gonna cross the 95 and go to the Sunset Strip, which reminds me of California. Reminds me of Vegas a little bit. Got some Popeyes, so you know we're in the right place. All right, well, we're going directly opposite of the beach right now. We're going west. The water is east, so this is gonna be very interesting. Looks like we have a high school on the left side. We have Advanced Auto Parts right over here, and we're about to cross the 95. Traffic seems to be flowing away from the beach, but going towards the beach, it seems to be very, very slow, very slowly. We have Sunrise Meats and Fish. I love how they have these like retro looking buildings, retro paint schemes, people doing what they do out here. We have person soliciting money, it looks like, on the side here. Whenever people have a dog and they're soliciting money, it's like, how do you say no to that? You know, the sad puppy eyes right there. Okay, so hopefully we make it to the beach before the rain comes, but I see the clouds are looming in the distance. Looming in the distance. Last time I got a envelope right like this, it seemed to be variety keys. This time it seems to be a key to a house or apartment. Who knows what the key could be to. All right, now we're looking for Sunrise. Broward Motorsports. Oh, that looks promising. Whenever I see something like that, it's like, is there a race park around here? Is there a racetrack? That could be cool. That could be. Wow, my next turn is in 3 miles. That is insane. Insane to the membrane. So I see this depiction. It's like a piece of art on the back of this vehicle. It has a moon next to a palm tree. I don't know like what that's alluding to right there. It looks like a waning moon next to a palm tree. It looks like it should be on a flag or something. Please forgive me for my naivety. Oh, we have some Florida driving back here. This guy is like perpendicular to the direction of traffic. That's exciting. Okay. All right. Next turn is in 3 miles, so we're gonna be go for take your time. Baby, you can do it. Take your time, do it right. I sing to myself sometimes when people cut myself off, when they cut me off from traffic, just because, you know, just get rid of the aggravation. I'm not a road rage type person, but Florida be trying. Florida be trying, that's for sure. Passing the 7-Eleven. They have been having a deal where you can get 2 slices of pizza and a drink, Coca-Cola product, for like $6. So I'd do that from time to time, but it's not the best for you. Not the best. Passing bail bond shops, passing Adobe Huts, insurance place, check cashing. I know exactly where we're going, and I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going west. I'm trying to go east, guys. Trying to go east. We got a spiritual reading, palm reading shop over here. We got Troy's Package and Lounge. Oh, we're getting close to the Tri-Rail station. Tri-Rail. So I don't know what 3 cities that the Tri-Rail helps out, but there is a Tri-Rail station. We have a group of brethren over here. Group of brethren joining together outside of this KFC. I went to, I think it was a Popeye's chicken. KFC just reminded me of the Popeye's chicken, but they have like, it looks like a library of chicken, because you have shelves, you have partitions, and then you have the various kinds of chicken. It's like extra crispy, extra soggy, extra spicy. It's like, what? I didn't even know they had this. Passing Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, so you know exactly where we're going right now. Swap meet. The swap meet. Just going over here, it reminds me of like going back in time. It's like, are we in like the 1980s right now? The colors, just like the total vibe of the place. We got this like crossing over bridge. It just reminds me of back in the day. Okay, let me see what sunrise. Although it would be fun to go in there one of these times. But the one I also want to go to is the swap meet that's like, it's like bougie. They have like restaurants there and things like that. But this one has like window tints and window tinting, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, hot drive, wheels and tires at the swap meet. Seems like this would have been a nice airport back in the day, or something like that. Nice racetrack. Who knows? Okay, Lauderdale Performing Arts Center. I didn't even know they had that here. That's amazing. It's amazing. Oh wow, they have like a whole huge parking lot down here with some lights and things. You can see some donut tire marks on the ground there. That would be the place to do it. There's not a lot of stuff to hit there. Not a lot of stuff. As you can see in the distance, we have some ominous looking clouds. You see the gray there. Alright, in about 2 miles, my next turn will be coming up on the right side. We have a random field over here. This area right here, I don't apologize, but it looks like Puerto Rico right now, because we have, you know, the road, we have the trees on the side here, the buildings, uniform wear, all that kind of stuff. It just looks like Puerto Rico vibes, Puerto Rico weather. It's now like 12:45, getting close to our location here. We got this truck like stopped right next to the gas station. What are we doing? What are we doing, sir? What I need is a dash cam. Show you guys what kind of driving vibes we have here. Oh man, I know I said an hour for the beach. It may be looking like an hour and a half, guys, because we're going close to the glades here. We're going close to the glades in this area right here. Crossing the 95. Oh yes. I used to not even accept trips going this direction, but sometimes when it's quiet enough, you gotta accept the trips, you know. All right, so we have a banister with a stone wall. Maybe it's a brick wall with a stone facade. Okay, got this transit vehicle. Please don't cross in front of me. Okay, very good, very good. And there's a horn. Okay. In about another mile, my turn will be coming up on the right. Let me start getting over. All right, there's our Sunset Strip. That is our road right there. When I say our road, I mean myself, because no one else is in here. No one else is with me here. I see people on their cell phones, and they almost have like a 45-degree bend to their neck when they're looking at it. Like after I see that type of stuff, where I see like elderly people at almost like a 103-degree, with their body and their legs, it's just like, man, you immediately just want to like straighten up and just like straighten your back out, get your spine in alignment and stuff, because if you don't stretch and stay active, it's like you just fold. Almost like a lot of the people in San Francisco with the fentanyl situation out there. You go there, and in your mind you're thinking these people might as well lay down because they're folded. Their legs are like upright, but that's pretty much the only thing that's upright. Their legs and their torsos are like bowed down to the ground in some type of reverence. And I'm referencing like praying or doing stretching or something like that. They're like constantly stretching, but it's just like sad because you see a lot of people like that. All right, we're on Sunset Strip now. Let me see what my next turn is. I think the last time I was here on this road was at night. At night. I think some of these roofs are like tin. Out of like aluminum or something. Oh, chat, it's getting gloomy. It's getting gloomy over here, that's for sure. All right, go for it. People certainly take their time over here, that is for sure. It's like we are in no hurry today. No hurry. Oh, we got the Beamers, okay. Oh, all right, so we had a 3 Series sedan. Then we had like the 3 Series wagon. That's pretty cool. And they had like the body kit and the rims on it. Yeah, something about Bimmers. But they get the bad reputation for road rage, which is not good. Or let me not say road rage, but aggressive driving techniques. The speeding, the tailgating, the revving the engine, all that kind of stuff. I see another black Beamer, a little bit later model, another Beamer. I see a donked out Town and Country. Is Town and Country I think that's the Crown Vic for Lincoln. I think that's what it is. All right. Got the rotary, or as I would call it, a roundabout. There's some roundabouts in Florida that have, not only do they have the stop sign, but they have the roundabout. It's like, if you have the roundabout, do you really need a stop sign? Do you really need it? Coming up on 40 minutes. 40 minutes here, looking for my next road. My next road. This doesn't even have air. I was just amused because I crossed this mom and her child. The child looked like she wanted to like run out right into the street right in front of me, and the mom, instead of like grabbing like the shoulder or the back muscles of this child, she grabbed the face of this child, like shielding the child from whatever is out there. It's just amusing to me. I love when I do a drop off and the person is directly outside. That just makes me feel good in the inside. It's just like, I am respected, people love me, I love my life, but when people drag their feet and, it's just like, come on, man. Alright, so it says detour ahead, but hopefully I can make this left turn at whatever road this is. Something tells me I don't have Broward anymore, but we do have the Sunset Strip. Oh, they have stop signs. Okay, I see you. I see you over here, Lauderdale, by the sea. They have a plaza over here, but the whole plaza looks like it's closed. Like all these plazas look like they're closed. Like what? What? I told you I saw as soon as I saw the swap meet, the tire shops. I was going a liquor store, or as the Northeast people would say, a package shop. I was in the East Coast for some reason, Martha's Vineyard, and I was driving my car. I think at the time I had it was like a company vehicle probably, and I had someone ask me like, "Hey, do you know where the package shop is? The package store?" I was like, "What? What is a package store? Are you talking about like Walmart? Talking about Costco? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "No, the package shop." I'm like, "Sorry, sir. Sorry, you're gonna have to speak English, American English for me." Ooh, another Beamer. Some people like the red Beamers. The only time the red Beamer was super cool was in that commercial where they had like the 7 Beamers taking that roundabout and they're all like drifting and stuff. That was decent. But other than that, like red on a Beamer, it's not the favorite thing. If someone were to give me a Beamer, you know, homie would take it, but it's not my first pick. Me talking about the color of a Beamer being red and not liking it is almost like when people get interviewed about a certain person and they talk negatively, and then that person comes out and then they start talking positively because they don't want to get beat up. It's almost like that, you know. I'm talking bad about the red Beamer right now, but you put a red Beamer in front of me, I'm like, you know, just there's a truck like sticking out. We got a bike on the right side. We got another truck on the right side. It's just Florida driving situations. Yes, indeed. Not complaining at all. I'm just bringing light to the fact that people drive differently out here, especially during these festive times. I guess they say spring showers bring spring flowers, right? Something like that. Because I think today we're going to get some showers here. This little cloud situation's been building for a minute or two, so that's what we have going on there. That's what we have going on there. People doing some tiling. What's funny is it's not haha funny, but it's slightly amusing. You can see people in various stages of doing what they have to do, but in the back of their mind they know that it's going to rain. So I saw this house with, you know, tiles, like stacks of tiles about to be replaced, but it's stacks of tiles and no one to be found. You know, it's not like they're covered up, but they're in the process of changing the tiles. I also saw like a motorbike when I was in that peninsula with the rotary bridge, right? I saw that, and I saw a motorcycle with a partially removed like motorcycle cover. It was like peeled back, and I'm not gonna make this red light here. All right. Ooh, we have gas for $3.29. When I see gas for $3.29, that used to be the expensive gas. Now $3.29 is the cheaper gas. So when I see that, I try to pick it up and gas up at that time. Because now typical is like $3.47 for gas. It's like, what in the world? What in the world? I may split this up in an hour and just start another hour of live when I get to the location, because at this point we are so far west. Like, I'm pretty much perpendicular to the storm cloud right now. And of course the east is looking just you can see some blue through the haze there, but it's looking better than over here, that's for sure. That is for sure. I notice close to the hood they have like artists, or they have a wrap on some of these electrical boxes, because otherwise the graffiti artists like hit it up. But if there's something nice ahead of time, it seems like people are less likely to tag it up. There's some people, they wouldn't even think a second time. They're like, nah, you know what, they don't want us to tag this up, so you know what, we're about to tag this up. Thanks for joining us, Demetrius Roberts. Thank you for joining us today. We're just here at, when I say we, I'm just saying me. meet is here on Sunset Strip and what's the side street? Sunrise and Sunset Strip. This has been a day, yeah. Where Sunrise meets the Sunset Strip. I was working on making a street road pun, but it's not working out. I think this road is next to Mount Pisgah SDA Church. Mount Pisgah. So various parts of Florida along the roads they have these. I can only mention it as like an aqueduct or a drainage lane of water, but you know, on many hot days some may think about getting in there, but I've talked to other people. They're like, no, do not get in that. There's gonna be gators and maybe crocs and all kinds of wildlife. I do see what appears to be a white North American crane over there in the distance, but this bus is blocking the view, of course blocking the view. That's the face I make when I'm so far away from where I'm trying to be. There's the stork or the crane over there. Probably didn't see it. Probably did not see it. Is this a better view? Right here? Is this a better view? Ooh, okay, so I see the haze of clouds around, but over to the left here, there's probably about a 5-mile diameter hole in the midst of these clouds. I don't know if that's where the planes were departing when they're leaving Fort Lauderdale, but we are quite a bit distance away from where we're trying to be. And we have like lanes merging over here. We got a car in the way. Okay. I tried. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I try to go over for people that are merging over. That doesn't always happen to me. Sometimes people are just like, oh, he has this blinker on, let me speed up and not let him in. So then you have to get creative and either brake real hard and get behind them, or speed it up. Speed it up. Ooh, it is time for another meal. That is for sure. Talking about meals, I miss Del Taco, man. Del Taco. Del Toro was good as well. Some of these people, when they use their horn, they use their horn. They really lay on it. In other places you may not get that, but over here you'll get the full horn treatment, you know? You might as well ask people that are around you, like, hey, can you test out your horn just to make sure it works? Like, actually, really test it. Really make sure that thing works, and they'll lay on it for you. They'll be like, You guys remember the thing when we were... Okay, here's this guy with the trailer again. Getting over. Taking their time. There's like a car that has 2 dogs, and they're just like enjoying the wind. They got their heads out the windows and stuff. Yeah, I wish people that were getting over would just anticipate what they have to do ahead of time, because you'll have like all the space, and then when you get on it, they'll like get over, and by that time there's like people to the side of me, so I can't just like whoop, slide over, slide to the left, you know, I can't just slide to the left because there's people over there already. Get the Hyundai dealership over here to the right. Crossing this area. Got the swap meet. Should I check out the swap meet? No, I should not. That's not my goal today. My goal is not to go to the swap meet today. Alright, I'll up on an hour. I think after an hour I'll shut this thing off, and then when we get to where we have to be, when I say we, I'm talking about me and whoever ends up on here, then I think we can turn on the camera again. I just know if I'm on here for hours, we're just going to talk about the same stuff. So we got this bus parked on the side here. So we're just going to go around, yeah. So that's how you anticipate it. You look 15 seconds ahead. I just learned this in my traffic school class. Look 15 seconds ahead. At minimum 2 seconds. And make the adjustments as you need it. Just like I said, the gas now, good prices are $3.29. You've been seeing $3.47, $3.45, and it's like, oh man, 20 cents? Nah, can't do it. Can't do it right there. All right, we have another Charger here. Looks like a 2019. Because in the later models, they have, if they do have a wing on the back, a spoiler, they have like a divot in it, almost for you to like see the traffic behind you. I saw this one vehicle, I want to say it was a Mustang or a Porsche. He had a spoiler, but he had that cutout, and there's like a window, like an actual plexiglass, plexiplastic in the back there. Yes. So people that like intentionally stay in your blind spot, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Got the Valero gas station. Yes. All right, looks like we're coming to the junction of, looks like Sunrise. It was either Sunrise or Sunset Strip. And crossing the junction for the 95 here. So if I don't get any more calls, we will continue on our way to the east, where, of course, as some of you guys know, is where the beach is. And I don't think this Charger is going to make that light, but nice try. We're going to end up at the same red light at the same time. At the same time. Should I get a wing on my stuff? No. I was looking at the person that sells flowers on the side because they're looking at me hard. But I seem to forget that when the people that sell wares or items on the street like stare at you, they're reading body language to see if you're going to buy something. And if you're staring right back at them, they take that as interest. But no, I'm just like checking you out. I'm not like wanting to buy something, but sometimes that can go out of my mind. I'm just like, why are you staring so hard? But like, instead of like presenting the flowers, like, here you go. Here are the flowers. All right. About 5.5 more minutes till I go off of this stream, and hopefully we can get closer to our destination. No promises today. Behind the Charger, and listen to that exhaust. I can dream, a man can dream about an exhaust that sounds like that. Mine is typically silent. I had some people that would get in this car like, hey man, let's hear it. So we have a car merge on, and we have a taxi just going at speed, not minding the other car. That's why we're getting this beeping action over here. All right, we have Carter Park with sprinklers and hardware store across the street. Oh, I see a Mercedes-Benz, like a 2x45 rear side here, with the badge missing. It's kind of weird when you have like a high-end car with the badge just like not there. It's just like, just a hole. At least fill it with something. Put a camera there. Put something. Put a new badge maybe. It's like, what kind of car is this? What kind of car is it, man? What's interesting is when I've shut off the slide before, I've tried to shut it off like right to the minute, right to the second. But it seems like if you shut it off like right at the minute, it like prorates it. It goes like back to where you thought about turning it off. And so instead of being like an hour, it may be like 59 59:50, 59 minutes and 50 seconds, you know, something like that. All right, we're passing the park/high school over here, Sunland Park. All right. Like, if there wasn't anything that said a park there, I would almost promise that it was a high school because all the buildings around, but I guess it's a park. We have El Car Wash. You know, it's El Car Wash because it has the typical historic Miami colors, you know, the turquoise and the purple. And the... All right, there we go. Oh. That was wild. All right, so we were streaming at about 59. It seemed like we were close to 50 minutes there. Could be wrong. We're at 40 minutes now. No, yeah, I remember it was like 5555. 5555. Yeah, we were close to an hour, and now we are 20 minutes away. I just made eye contact with a ebony baddie, and she was giving me those eyes. She was giving me those eyes, my homeboys and home gals. Although I want to say that 51% of you guys are homeboys, and what, 49% of you guys are homegirls. I'll have to look back at the analytics. I have to know my audience. Typically the split for me is like 78 men and the rest are women. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Whole man Honda. Whole man Honda. All right, passing Midas. How many of you guys remember the song that happens to do with Midas Touch? Those music videos were like trippy. They were like in warehouses, and the kids had like these colors on, and they had like gold in certain parts of the warehouse. It was just like the most random music video ever. If I were to explain it to you, like, actually, you'd be like, that can't be real. You have to be making that up right now. But nope, not making it up. This stuff actually happened. Look up. You got Cumby Farms, Cumberland Farms. That reminds me of the place where I bought my car in New Hampshire, close to Nashua. There's a Cumby across the street from the dealership over there where I bought my car. Wow, that's traffic though. Oh man, I should have never accepted that $6 trip going westbound. But you know, here we are. Here we are. I think we're back to the McDonald's that has the single arch. They have the sign with the two arches, but you know when they have a physical arch, they have a single arch over here. Go back to about 35 minutes if you want to see the initial time where I showed you guys the first time. Single arch. There are no single arches in the McDonald's logo, but gonna learn today. Going to learn today. When I see homeless women on the road, it's like hard for me to believe, because like women run the world these days. They got it. Women run the world. They could open a spot for another woman to work if they wanted to. You know, just like in my mind that's how it goes. But maybe in reality it's not that easy. You know, like say if you're a homette, and you knew a homette was struggling, just like, yeah, make it happen. Make it happen. There's this guy that went to prison, right? And typically when you leave prison, it can be challenging to find people that want you there. This guy opened his own situation, and he hired people that were in similar positions as him. I would love to do something like that. It's like hire people that are in similar positions as I am, like just pay it forward type thing. Like actually pay it forward. That's dope. Good on them. Good on those folks that have the means to do that and can make it happen. All right, so we just had this car come over here. All right, I'm starting to see more of the hand-drawn murals here, so I can tell I'm getting out of the hood into like the mid-class area. So instead of seeing the check cashing places, the tire shops, I'm starting to see more artsy fartsy places, the grills, you know, the Bentley and Rolls Royce dealerships, the Hertz dealerships, that type of thing. That type of thing over here. There's this business called DTLR, and there's this thing on like forums and 4chans and things like that that's like too long, didn't read. Like TLDR. This place is called DTLR, so it's kind of like almost like an inverse, reverse of those letters, the acronym there. So passing these high-end places, I just think it's kind of like cool when architecture takes prompts from the past. So there's a lot of these places that are doing, we got some Ferraris and Beamers and yeah, they take prompts from the past. So in the past they had like these, I don't know if you go to Old Town Sacramento, they have this boardwalk and they have like parlors and things on the bottom things, and then above they have like residential areas. There's like a lot of places around here that do the same thing. They have the businesses on the bottom floor, and then they have the apartments and whatnot on the top floor. Yeah, this person has a bumper sticker that is like the Beatles crossing, what is that, Abbey Road? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what street that is. This is probably a song that has to do with it. There's a lot of people that are into the Beatles. I wasn't really into the Beatles like that, but there is one song that is interesting. There is one song that you could tell that they switched to the hippie mode from like the Beach Boys mode. I forgot what song that is, but all right, so I'm seeing it with my eyes that we are at 47 minutes. Pretty sure we were at 55 earlier, so I think maybe when the connection was off, it didn't count that time, or when the connection was struggling. Keys Realtor. That Y looks like a U with an extra long like. We got the Tennis Plaza. Got rackets and such. I find it interesting and peculiar when people in the various sports break their tools of the trade on purpose, like it's just like a skateboarder breaking their board, or maybe a tennis player busting their racket, you know, or in these Teslas, man, they'll get in there, but almost got hit by a Tesla, that's for sure. Had a few inches to spare. We got a Tesla in front and a Tuscan in the back, so that's a day for you. Yeah. Hyundai Tuscan and a Tesla. This is a Tesla Y. Yeah, I need to look up Tesla Y between the Tesla X. I once got like a Tesla Y mistaken for a Tesla 3. I was like, oh, nice Tesla 3, and it was like actually a Tesla Y. Maybe the Tesla Y has the hawk doors. Which one has the hawk doors? Put it in the comment section below. Put it down there so I can refresh my memory here. Probably next time I'm in the mall, I should just check out the Tesla store and see what the deal is. See what the deal is. All right, passing the, I know it's not called the Fort Lauderdale Mall, but it's the mall that's over here. Is it funny when you almost like hit someone and then you like cross them and there's like that awkward window of opportunity where you can like stare them down or they can stare you down? But I will admit I was pretty much in the far left lane trying to get to just the left of the right lanes. I was just trying to get that far, but I had a G-Wagon and then I had this Tesla that just like totally like blew through. It's like, whoa, like easy there. Easy. And now the Tesla's like 100 feet behind me. It's like, was that necessary? Was that necessary? Of course, I'm talking about myself right now because, you know, I've been there. I'm in a hurry and then not in a hurry. There was this one time I picked up this lady that was in such a hurry. She's like, get me there yesterday. I got to get there right now. I was like, okay, bet, you know. Sorry you're in such a rush. You know, I had to go around the roundabout. I didn't see you out there and she didn't see me, so she called me and stuff. So she was in such a hurry. Get me to my destination ASAP. Why were you not there, you know, quickly and all this stuff. And then once she gets in and I talk to her, I'm like, oh, you know, I hear you're in a hurry. You know, what's going on today? Any interviews, something like that? I think she was on the phone for a lot of the time. And then finally she's like, oh, sorry about this. Can you take me to CVS? And this is not a trip that was like in the app, so I was like, okay, you know, sure. And then after we went to CVS, she wasn't in such a hurry. I was like, wait a minute, like keep that same energy, sis. You know, you're in such a hurry. Let's keep that energy. But you know, the energy quickly was gone. I guess once she had her water or whatever she got in that thing, box of cereal. I remember she had a bag. And normally, if they get a drink or something, you can see that it's like people get random stuff. It's like, is that a dry package of noodles? Like, what are you doing right now? What is he doing? All right. So when I was here, I think it was close to summer. They had the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, and that stuff was busy. So I know I said I was going to get off of here in an hour. I may still do that. But I was doing that in the anticipation that traffic was going to take longer than it has been taking. But it looks like I can see the ocean right now. Like it's literally on the other side. But maybe just to keep this from being too long, since I was trying to get here in the first place, I may cut it off after an hour. I just want to show you some of these vibes. See, isn't it a lot bluer over here? Isn't it just wonderful? And actually on this view, it's not washed out and overexposed. Like my eyes, I don't see all this blue. It's kind of like baby blue, but it's a light blue in my eyes. On the screen, it looks like it's darker over here. So yeah, these are the vibes just coming up to the beach in Fort Lauderdale. It's nice and warm here, even though the AC is quite chilly in the car here. It's nice and warm. So I think first of all, we'll take this north till we get to about an hour. That's about 7 minutes from now. And this is about the place where I almost lost my drone the first time. Now let me say I actually did lose it for a bit, but then I asked a lifeguard. I was like, hey, where is this? Because there's like a mansion that I saw on my screen. He's like, oh, that's like station 17. So I ran up there to lifeguard station 17 and got the drone before it was able to hit the sand. That would have been bad. If you know anything about sand and rotors, stuff doesn't mix. Stuff does not mix. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be as busy down here, but you can still start to see some of the hot Atlanta folks. Hot Atlanta folks over here, right? Got some volleyball action. Actually, they could be South Florida. Let me not do that. Let me not be like that, guys. Yeah. Got the police doing what they do over here. Doing what they do. That should be the highlight reel right there. Highlight reel. Pretty cool. So it says at least a minute of this is needed to do a highlight reel. Lamborghini. Okay, so this will definitely be the highlight reel. So hopefully I have a minute right now. I'm gonna click that. Okay. I know, but we're waiting for the red lights to turn to green. Okay, so this is starting to be interesting here. Starting to be interesting. We have the police that pass accumulating outside here. At 54 minutes. Do not pass me, sir. This is a one-lane road here. You don't see two lanes. You don't see two lanes, do you? Oh, we have some vendors. Okay. Some vendors, DJs, music. This may be a place to get out and just check for a second. Interesting. Lauderdale traffic. Fair week. Interesting. Too bad there's no parking up here. I may have to like park on the side for a second here. Got the spring breakers. So yeah, this road action seems to be more accessible than the Miami action is. Like in Miami, it was like only a couple ways to get in, a couple ways to get out. There was a parking space right there, but I don't necessarily want to park so far away from what I think is the action over here. Wow, this is far from the Bear Week. So yeah, it seems to be pretty calm out there right now. And though it is warm out here, it's not necessarily like sunny, you know? You don't see any hard shadows out here. It is warm, but it's not like the perfect day out here just quite yet. So that's probably why it's quiet. The booths and the kiosks seem to be the majority of where the action is happening out here. Of course, I could be wrong. I haven't been on the beach. My feet have not touched the beach. I should probably purchase some slides at some point. Wow, I should get over here at some point. Let's do that right here. Okay, that is absolutely insane that we made it here within an hour, even though I thought it was going to take longer. But we're almost to an hour, so I think I'm going to shut it off at that point and then restart. Oh, where's the party at?
There's no party over here.
No party.
It's all down there.
Okay, that's where I need to go.
Yeah, it's about 3-4 miles down there.
Okay, thank you. All right, so you heard it here first. The party is not down here. It's where we left. It's where we left from yesterday. All right, it does feel nice, but as you can see, we have like the halo of clouds that goes pretty much all the way around. That looks pretty awesome though. We have the dark clouds transitioning into this white haze of the clouds, so that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, this is why you don't bring your good shoes to the beach, but here we are. Here we are again. Is this the second day in a row that we've been to the beach? Okay. Okay, we got a couple people out here. Yeah, looks like the action is somewhere that way. Somewhere that way. Got the barges in the back there. It does feel nice out here though. Does feel nice. All right, I think we got the 5 minutes for the highlight reel right there. Or maybe it's starting right now. Good morning. That's enough nature for now. That's enough. I don't want to speak too early, but it doesn't look like I got too much sand on my shoes today. All right. Lovely day out here. A lovely day. I wonder if I can circle back and catch those party vibes. All right, thanks for watching, guys.